A palace should settle into the earth, like a promise. This one tore itself free, and every person inside disappeared with it. I watched Aladdin reach through the dust after Badr, helpless as any frightened boy. This was not where the story began. It was where 40 days of concealed truth presented their account.
Stay back!
Before the lamp, Aladdin owned his dead father's tools and a talent for leaving a job just before it became his responsibility. Yet, when a child slipped beneath a wagon, he moved first. That was the contradiction in him. Danger made him brave. Consequence made him restless. He saved a life and ruined work his mother needed. Miriam did not deny his courage. She asked who would pay for it. Aladdin heard that question as proof that work would keep him small. He wanted a door that opened before he had learned to stay. Then, a man from Maghreb arrived carrying meat, coins, and precise memories of Mustafa.
No. Father sewed until midnight, woke before dawn, and still died in debt.
Work did not kill him.
He died in the... I will find another way.
You always do. Strange how every one of them leaves.
He knew the whistle Mustafa made when nervous. He knew where grief had left its soft place. Miriam watched the stranger's hands. I watched his pauses. Aladdin watched the coins. A successful lie rarely begins with invention. It begins with the truth its listener most wants to inherit. Beyond the city, affection became command.
Don't go.
He knew father.
He knew things about your father. That is not the same.
Maybe some people do get lucky.
Fire split a black stone, and the stranger sent Aladdin inside alone. The iron ring he called protection was insurance for a man who preferred someone else to enter first. By then, Aladdin had confused being chosen with being valued.
Show me. Where is the warehouse? It will protect you if you obey.
And if I won't?
For weapons. Beyond them is a garden.
The cave offered the temptations poverty had trained him to notice. Gold without a merchant, weapons without an army, fruit no season had grown. But all that splendor guarded a plain lamp.
One more thing. Do not listen to the voices.
Aladdin.
At the cave mouth, the stranger demanded it before giving Aladdin his hand. That order explained everything. The promised nephew was merely a pair of expendable arms. Aladdin refused, and the stone closed above him.
Your hand first. You are going to leave me here.
Do not be a child.
Then help me out.
Give.
The sorcerer had barely lied about the treasure. He had hidden only the part where the boy remained buried after delivering it. Aladdin understood soon enough to keep the lamp, but too late to keep his freedom. Betrayal did not create his hunger for power. It made that hunger seem reasonable. If labor could be stolen and affection imitated, then power looked like the only honest thing in the world. That was his first dangerous conclusion. Underground, confidence lasted less time than the air. Aladdin shouted, threatened, pleaded, and finally struck iron against stone. The ring answered. Its spirit was weaker than the one bound to the lamp. It could carry a single person to a named place, nothing more.
Name the
When
place.
asked for that place, Aladdin did not name a treasury or a throne. He named home. Miriam received a
word
son
has
covered in
broken
dust and
stronger
carrying a secret. She gave him water before judgment. Mothers
me.
understand the order of emergencies.
listened to you.
Then she saw the
You can say
lamp
that
beneath the
tomorrow.
cloth.
Tonight, breathe.
Their first command was food. Hot bread, water,
This is
and
what
enough
nearly killed
supper
you?
that Miriam no longer had to divide hunger
sealed me
into
in
two
because of
smaller
it.
portions. There were no
Adding
three
hat,
wishes,
how do I let you
only
into the river?
obedience to
Then
whoever
Sorcerer
held
on
it.
fire every time.
For one evening,
In the morning,
power
we throw it into the
served
river.
need. Then need was satisfied and shame remained. The table looked abundant. The tailor's room looked poorer beside it. That is one of power's quieter tricks. It does not merely change what you
holds the
possess,
lamp?
it changes what you can no longer bear
I
to
do.
be without. Aladdin stopped asking how to live better and began asking how to look like someone
Then
who
speak.
already did.
I will hear the
The
command.
lamp obeyed words exactly. It
Beneath
never
your
questioned the
fear.
wound
Food.
speaking through them.
All that power, and you asked for dinner.
We were hungry.
Then we get rid of it.
You can take us out of this room.
Us, or only you.
I first measured Badr al-Budur in smoke, not silk. When a market fire spread through oil and canvas, she carried another woman's child, ordered sand where panicked men reached for water, and gave the crowd a path out. Aladdin moved beside her with the same instinct that had once sent him beneath a wagon. For a few minutes, neither needed a title. They were simply two people doing the necessary thing. Songs later praised her beauty. Songs prefer surfaces. They are easier to rhyme. What held Aladdin was that she ran toward danger and expected others to become useful. She asked who he was. He could have answered truthfully and allowed her to decide whether it was enough. Instead, shame answered first.
No water!
I know.
Then stop looking at me. Do you always cut other people's property without permission?
Only when it is on fire. Aladdin.
Next time, cut the rope above the fire first, not the one above a princess's head.
Next time I will try to find a less complicated princess.
At court, feeling became arithmetic. Jeweled trays,
nothing like
servants,
this in the royal
an
treasury.
escort, and a palace raised before dawn. The demand was designed to remind a poor man that admiration had a gate and the gatekeeper enjoyed expensive keys.
Run out.
Aladdin might have refused. Badr had already seen him without embroidery. But he accepted the court's measure and asked the lamp to make him equal to it.
His son.
Before sunrise.
You value me at 40 trays?
I am
The
valuing
spirit could
Then set
produce
him a task a
gold,
man can
uniforms, horses,
fairy tale.
marble,
The man who
and
arrived
a
with
ceremonial
impossible stones has
name.
chosen the fairy
It
tale.
could not produce ancestry, character, or the right to be trusted. Every marvel, therefore, required an invisible omission. Aladdin was no longer using magic to escape poverty. He was using it to prevent anyone from discovering that poverty had touched him.
I can be very holy is to order. Like a tent. Build a
Stone. I cannot quarry it.
Then build what people mistake for it.
That I can do.
A disguise built from stone is still a disguise. The palace rose before dawn with enough weight to crack earth and divert water. Human hands arrived afterward to turn the miracle into a place where people could live. Badr asked for something smaller than a palace and harder for Aladdin to give, the truth. He promised it later. Then later became supper, an argument over money, rain at the dam, laughter in the kitchen, and another night with the lamp hidden inside a wall. They were building a real marriage around a false foundation. Happiness did not make confession easier. It gave confession more to
not a
endanger.
mark from a tool. People who serve me.
Then who am I marrying?
The boy who ruined an expensive kaftan, saved a child, and
That sounds more like a person. I am not afraid that you are poor.
The sorcerer would soon find a door Aladdin had left open. Rumor carried news of the palace across the desert, and the hunt returned. The face that reached the city was not the face Aladdin remembered. I will not purchase certainty with invention. Perhaps it was a mask, magic, an accomplice, or an heir to the same obsession. I know only what the man knew. He knew the cave, the lamp, and that no one in the palace understood what the lamp truly was. A fortress can resist an army. It is less effective against one household lie and a patient stranger. The theft arrived as nonsense, new lamps exchanged for old. Badr saw no danger because Aladdin had called the object useless. She acted on the world he had described. Blaming her was convenient and wrong. Trust makes us vulnerable to the facts we are given. The sorcerer took the lamp and spoke one command. Palace, servants, water, stone, and Badr crossed the desert together. The lie did not merely return, it moved the whole household with it.
Water to my tower in the Maghreb.
The command is heard.
In the throne hall, Aladdin finally removed the prince himself. He admitted that the wealth, the palace, and his place beside Badr depended on concealed power. The Sultan's anger was deserved. Mariam's silence was worse. Truth spoken late still arrives with interest. The ring spirit could not defeat the lamp, and Aladdin did not ask it to try. He named one destination, Badr. The title and palace could remain behind. For the first time since the cave, he chose a person without asking what saving her would make him look like. Confession had not repaired him. It had finally made repair possible.
Then Badr will...
Where the lamp is. I cannot take it from someone stronger than I am.
A trunkless sleep light.
I did not ask you to take it. Take me.
You may not return.
Last time, I asked for home. This time, take me to her.
Badr received him with anger before relief. His secret had carried her across a desert. An embrace could not carry them back.
Estuklam. That was for the lamp. This is for coming.
Nor had she waited passively. She had studied the sorcerer's vanity, his routines, and his guard over the lamp. Aladdin brought remorse and a way inside. Badr supplied the plan. Their advantage was not stronger magic, but the sorcerer's need to hear his greatness repeated back to him. A rescue becomes partnership only when the person in danger helps choose how it ends. At the victor's table, Badr offered the sorcerer the version of himself he wanted to believe.
With the palace, and with the man who can keep it.
You take... advisor.
The performance brought the lamp within reach, but suspicion broke the quiet plan. Steel entered the room. Commands collided. The palace shook under powers that treated walls and bodies as movable pieces. Then Aladdin faced the true test. The lamp was falling one way, Badr the other. Once, he would have reached for power and promised to repair the human cost afterward. This time, he turned away from the lamp and ran to her. The spirit returned seconds later, but the victory had already happened.
Or her.
Who holds the lamp?
I do. Order him to kill me.
Aladdin had
Let us see what
chosen
you have to
before
turn him to the
knowing
king.
magic would save the consequence. With the lamp recovered, he sent the sorcerer back to the cave where obsession began. Then he ordered the palace returned slowly. After so many shortcuts, caution was almost revolutionary. Homecoming restored the skyline, not the damage. Streets remained broken, families frightened, and Badr still knew how affection had been used to deny her the truth. Aladdin offered his title and everything the lamp had purchased. It was necessary. Not sufficient. Badr refused the comforting solution of placing absolute power in more respectable hands. The lamp was sealed behind 2 locks, and each of them held 1 key. Neither could command it alone. People call that mistrust. I call it memory given a mechanism. Their marriage did not continue because Badr forgot. It continued because Aladdin stopped asking forgiveness to do the work of accountability. The last miracle took years and looked ordinary.
By sunset, the lamp must be somewhere no single person can enter with a single key. It will.
Mustafa's workshop became a school, craftspeople entered council, and Aladdin finished uncomfortable explanations. One right choice had not changed him. Repeating it without applause or magic slowly changed him. The lamp remained behind 2 keys. I knew where it was. I left it there. A palace can rise overnight. A home is built each morning by people willing to tell the truth before the walls begin to move.
The river did nothing to deserve.